The state investigates solar companies over claims of deceptive savings in contracts. The Attorney General of Texas is now investigating these solar companies.
All right, 2 Investigates has done countless stories of Houstonians being ripped off by solar panel companies, from false promises of lower electric bills to being stuck in unaffordable contracts. Tonight, State Attorney General Ken Paxton says his office is cracking down. After we uncovered multiple cases of homeowners raising concerns about solar panel companies, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton now investigating several of those businesses.
KPRC2 News reporter Rowan Belogan shows us how one local veteran says he's still paying the price.
As part of this investigation, the Office of the Attorney General says they will look into whether these companies mischaracterize exactly how much customers could save.
No, I wouldn't go through this again.
For 85-year-old Don Midkiff, what started as a promise to save money has turned into a monthly burden. The Air Force veteran says he signed up for solar panels with Sunrun after being told they would cut his electric bill. But he says the system doesn't deliver.
If it produced enough to run my home, yeah, it'd be great, but it's not doing it.
Midkiff isn't alone. And what's this letter about you owing $100,000?
It's $143,097.18.
We first introduced you to Frances Holtz in February after she received a letter saying she owed more than $100,000 for solar panels she says never worked. After our reporting, the company admitted faults and dropped the charges. Now state officials are stepping in. The Office of the Attorney General announced today it is investigating solar panel companies, including Sunrun, for possibly engaging in fraudulent and deceptive practices. The investigation also includes Freedom Forever, Cam Solar, and Lone Star Solar Services, which holds a D+ rating by the Better Business Bureau due to repeated complaints from 2021 to 2025.
It's not good. It's really easy to do things right. You just have to tell the truth, treat people right, actually fulfill on your promises. I think a lot of these solar companies are getting desperate because the tax credit is over. It's like a going out of business sale, it seems, with them. This is 2026. There is no reason to go out and buy solar systems. Definitely no reason to get into a loan. There's better ways to get solar if you want solar. Let's read this really quick. Deceptive trade practices, misrepresentations regarding savings for consumers on their electric bill, the efficacy of the solar panel systems. Thousands of Texans have been targeted for lies and deceptive marketing. Let's see what the comments say really quick. I was happy with mine for a month. Centerpoint raised their rates, added fees which offset the savings. Now I have 2 bills. Unscrupulous dealers opening to scam people. The good companies are still saving people money. Yeah, obviously there's still good companies out there. If you live long enough, most solar energy installations will save you money. Yeah, so if you're expecting to live a life and not die in the near future, you will save money. But you don't have to buy any equipment. This guy completely wrote it off. Residential solar panels are a complete waste of money. Well, I would agree with that statement. You don't need to buy them. Disposal of them are bad for the environment. I think there are responsible ways to dispose of them now. We had panels with GoodLeap, and the solar only worked for a while. Then the light bill got more expensive, and Freedom Forever said their lawyer would take over the loan for us, and that they would install the solar panels and then take others off. Now they do not answer the salesman we've been dealing with Enfin, and they said there's nothing they can do. They're paying $300 a month for GoodLeap and $298 for Enfin, and light bills over $300. So 3 bills? That's insane. There's nothing wrong with investing in solar panels like other investments. There's an old adage about investing. If you have to ask a question to someone else you don't know enough, you should be the expert in your investments. Yeah. Or just don't invest in solar panels at all. My daughter got ex-conned into a solar shingle roof. While we're on the subject, I have a Generac and I think it's a big money pit. Okay. This guy's not happy he spent a lot of money on a Generac. Why do you think Generac is a money pit? We have a Briggs & Stratton that I paid $4,000 for. Okay, that's not too bad. I changed the oil and he does his own maintenance. It's 5 years old and has been a lifesaver for my wife being home alone and having COPD. I've heard a lot of bad things with Generac not being great quality. The reason I went with Brandon Stratton. Yeah, I mean, if the generator is the only option, it's better than nothing. But yeah, if you can do your own maintenance, you're gonna save some money. 5 years going strong, that I would assume most generators would be continuing to last. It sounds like he got a standby generator, so if he's paid $4,000 for a standby generator, I think that is quite a deal. And if we're comparing generators, because you spent $10,000 for a machine you may use once a year and it only starts and runs. I won a diesel light generator at auction, a Kubota 3-cylinder, powers my whole house. I just plug in space heaters. I bought a Generac gasoline portable, and we were without lights for 4 days after a bad storm. I had to drive 40 miles for gas every single day. The local station 5 miles from us had plenty of diesel, but no gas. Everyone was buying it up. Nobody uses diesel generators. Overall, I would say my take on this is go with a reputable company. Don't go out and buy a bunch of equipment, especially don't get on a loan. If you have a generator, that's good. If you're on the market for getting a generator, I would say look into battery program first, because there are battery programs that will get it all installed for you at no cost to you. You can opt in to have solar installed. They don't charge you for that. You just pay your normal electric bill. Go with someone who cares about their reputation, and you definitely need backup power. I think we all agree with that in Houston. Get backup power, and you got to do something about controlling your rates. I would say just don't buy the equipment. Don't get in the loan for it, and you should be in a much better situation, whether you're going out and spending a few $1,000s on a generator or if you are signing up for a virtual power plant. Zero cost to you. You should be much in a better situation.